Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today I thought I'd make a video about the things you don't know or you're not aware of if you decide to come to Thailand. It's your first time or you decide to live here. There are things that are hidden behind the scenes that you may not be aware of. So I've got 7 things that you need to be aware of to bring to your attention. So let's jump straight into it. And before we do that, if you're not a subscriber, please smash that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up and make a comment, and I will respond to all comments. Being a subscriber helps the algorithm and just gives you notification on my postings of videos. So let's get on with it.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase.
Number 1, Thailand is cheap. Yes, it can be cheap, but it also can be very expensive. It all depends on your lifestyle and your activities when you're here. If you're into bars, into the girl scene over here, you'll find that your money won't go as far as you think it would be. It's very cheap in comparison to many other countries, but you start hitting that nightlife and your bank balance soon dwindles. If you're into want to relax, enjoy the scenery, eat decent food, not hit the bars, yes, it can be cheap. And with a big drinking culture here, it can be an expensive hobby. Yes, the food is very cheap. You can get good quality food very cheaply. You can get transport, as I say. If you start hitting the bars, hitting the nightlife, hitting the clubs, hitting the pubs, entertaining with the girls, then that's where the costs mount up, and it can be colossal. Believe me, you will spend a fortune if you're going down that route. So, number 1, make sure that you live reasonably. Not saying you don't go out, but when you do go out, be very cautious on what you're spending, as it soon mounts up here, and that's where your cost dwindles down the pan. Number 2, knowing the system. Many expats come here with a wonderful idea, aspirations of opening a bar, opening a restaurant and making a fortune off of the tourist industry here. Yes, it can be done, but you have to know the system. The system is very much weighed in the favour of the Thais. You can't just employ anyone. You need to know the system inside out, backwards. So you need to know the legalities of opening a bar. You need the labour laws out here, insurance laws, key money. There are many hurdles to get over when you open a business, and the best thing to do is to seek advice. Do your homework. Make sure that you've got a good legal representation every step of the way if you're going to go down the bar, down the restaurant route. As I say, not many jobs are available here in Thailand for phalangs, for foreigners. If a Thai can do it, you're prohibited. It is a very restrictive, very closely controlled aspect of Thai living here, and one that many phalangs fall short of when they start a business, and it can be a very costly affair. Number 3, tourists and expats. The merging of the two in Thailand. There are many expats, and they don't necessarily get on with the tourists. The expat community here are very singular. They don't tend to mix with the tourists. The tourists here, they come for a good time. They want to drink, they want to party, and the expats, they've got their regulars bars, they've got their regular restaurants, and they want to enjoy life at a more leisurely pace. At the moment, unfortunately, there's a little bit of Benidorm attitude creeping in, so you're getting groups of young men coming to Thailand partying hard. Yes, they're spending their money, but they're also causing a few problems that the police are addressing. on a daily basis or a nightly basis here. Groups of lads that come out here, they are giving the large, giving it the big, and acting up as the alpha males around the bars and nightclubs. As I say, this is causing problems, and it's being highlighted in the newspapers and TV here. So that is one that is causing a little bit of friction, is the expat community with the tourists. You're always going to have tourists because the tourists are bringing the money into the country, but there's a little bit of friction there. Number 4, the things you can buy in Thailand that are not necessarily illegal, but they can be found on every street corner and all along the seafront. This ranges from toys that ladies use to keep themselves happy, to smoking vapes and the oils. Although vaping is still illegal here in Thailand, it is widely sold on the streets up and down every soi, and it's amazing what you can buy here just walking up and down. There's the broccoli shops, there's the broccoli stalls that you can smoke to make yourself a little bit more happier in the evening before you go out. Things that you'll see as you walk around, there's all manner of different articles. There's copies of branded t-shirts, hats, etc. It's all there for the buying. But having said that, heard a few rumours lately that people are buying these replica t-shirts, shirts, hats, perfumes, etc. And if you get caught going back into your home country with them at the airport, they're actually confiscating them now because they're counterfeit goods. So that's one you need to be aware of. If you want to take the chance, by all means take the chance. It's not for me to say, but it is being publicised now, but they are being confiscated. And one of the things you can buy here as well is that people like to take back with them is the Buddhas. If there's a little statue of Buddhas, now taking a statue of the Buddha out of the Kingdom of Thailand is illegal as well, so be mindful of that. Number 5 is getting a job. Many people think they can come over to Thailand for an extended holiday and get themselves a job to pay their way. You'll find this very, very difficult. The job market here in Thailand is exclusively for the Thais. You can't take a job that the Thai can do. If you're a plumber or an electrician, for example, you won't be able to do those trades here in Thailand. The government and immigration board look after the Thais, and it's deemed that if a Thai can do that job, they will do that job. If you open a restaurant or a bar here in Thailand, I think I can be corrected, but for every Falang or European or foreigner that works in that establishment, they have to employ 4 Thais to equal it out. So it is very, very difficult for working here in Thailand. Handling money, being a cashier in a bar is solely for Thais. It is a Thai country, and they look after themselves and they look after their people. So if you think you're going to come out here and look for a job and just drop into a job very quickly, you will be mistaken. There's very few. It's real estate, estate agents. If you can't be a guide, even if you've lived here for many years and you want to be a guide, you can't. You have to be a Thai to get your license. It is a very restrictive occupation here, so be warned, you won't find getting a job here very easily. Number 6. Now this one is a contentious one. It is when you go into the bars and the girls will come round and their sole object in the bars is to get as much money out of you as possible, and they're very, very good at it. One way they do this is by getting you to buy them a drink, a lady drink. Now if you succumb to the charms of one of these young ladies in the bars, you will be approached and say, can you buy me a lady drink? Because the smile and the figures go a long way, and after a few pints you quite happily say, yes, that's okay, I'll buy you a drink. And what you're doing is buying them a drink for 3 times the amount of what you're paying for. So the girl in question or the lady in question will get a third of the money. The bar, the house will get a third of the money, and then you pay for your drink. So it can be a very expensive hobby for giving lady drinks away in the bar. They're there. These girls are there to strip you of every baht you've got, and they are, say, very expert at it. If they get you to buy shots, not necessarily the drinks that they get are alcoholic based. There could be just orange juice, but you're paying 3 times the amount of a normal drink. Thailand has a bell hanging up from the ceiling. If you ring that bell, you have just pledged yourself to buy every girl, every employee in that bar a drink. Okay, there may be a limit notice on it saying you only going to pay 2,000 baht, but do you really want to buy everyone in the bar a drink? Years ago, you rung the bell and you bought everyone in the bar a drink, but that got a bit expensive, so I think they curbed that and brought it down to just the girl. It is a very, very expensive hobby, that one, and one that will eat into your bank balance again very, very, very quickly. If you're out at night and you had one over the 8, keep your hands in your pocket. The ladies are only too pleased to increase their bar bill, their commission on the drinks, and you will be waking up in the morning going, where did I spend all that money? I can't believe it. So ladies drinks is one that you should be very aware of. I'm not saying don't buy them. It's entirely up to you. If you want to be friendly and make friends with these girls, the best way to do it is to buy them ladies drinks. They will not leave your side all night long. They love it. The more drinks that you buy them, the more money they make at the end of the night. Number 7, and this is probably one of the biggest ones that we spoke about today, is getting a Thai girlfriend, permanent girlfriend. Now this is fraught with all types of danger and problems. Not saying that you will not find the love of your life. If they come out of the bars, you've got to be very, very cautious. If you pick a girl from the bar and she's working in the bar and you say, come and stay with me, I don't want you working there anymore, you will have to pay a exit fee to get them out of contract, which is quite a substantial amount, 10,000, 20,000 baht I've heard. So you need to be very careful if you take one of these girls out of the bar. When you do take them out of the bar and they become your girlfriend, you have just put yourself up for looking after this young lady, the love of your life, with every financial commitment that goes with it. That is taking her out at night, feeding her, taking her into the bars, drinking, buying her clothes. She undoubtedly will say, I need a necklace, I need a ring, I need a bit of gold. That's one of the things that these girls do love out here, is gold. And they will put that necklace, the ring on. If they fall on hard times, that's the first thing that comes off, and they will weigh it in as scrap and get their money back. At the moment, gold is creeping higher and higher, and it is a very, very good commodity to have. These girls are very moody. They are very jealous. They come with all manner of problems. I'm not saying that you won't get a good girl. Some people do, but the majority of people don't, and they get burnt. And it's a painful experience, not only from tugging the heartstrings to your bank balance. So when you are out here and you're looking for a girlfriend, someone to be a companion, look for the girls that work in the banks, in the shopping malls, not the girls that are in the bars, because at the end of the day, these bar girls, they've been around the block a few times and they know all the strings to pull to get you to love them to death and be their boyfriend. So that's the end of that little chat. I hope you found it informative. If you did, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, make a comment, and I will see you next time. So until then, stay safe.